my name is Emily. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Tanya.
Thank you for coming to my office today. I do want to go over the papers that you went through and signed before you came in here, so you are aware. You did read through all those.
Yeah.
Okay. So everything that we do talk about in here will remain confidential unless it has to do with anything harming yourself, others, or any type of abuse, like child abuse, that kind of thing.
Okay.
So what brings you in here today?
Okay, so like I said, I'm Tanya. I'm 25 years old. I feel like a big problem with myself is that I still live with my parents, and I feel like a burden to them, especially. I recently just got fired from my job, actually just a few days ago, and that's been really hard. So I was really passionate about my job and really into what I did as a profession, and so yeah, it's been hard.
And what was your job that you just recently gotten what did you do?
I was a vet tech.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was really important to me. I went to school to be a vet tech, and I worked really hard to get to where I was. I'd worked there for 2 years, and just kind of out of the blue, they let me go. So it's been really difficult. Even just the past few days as I was let go, I've been really upset, just really feel like a burden to my parents and still living with them, not being able now to pay rent at all. So yeah, it's been really hard.
Okay, so I'm understanding that you're feeling like a burden to your parents and you're extremely upset because this is something that you worked really hard to, you worked hard to get this job.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue, you just got released from it. Did you talk to your boss about maybe what had happened, or?
No, I haven't talked to him at all yet. I kind of was seeing just what I should do with moving forward. I've been feeling really hopeless and feeling really let down on myself, and just everything has been really upsetting. But I haven't talked to him yet just because I've been trying to figure out what to do, and I've honestly just been shut up in my room the past few days since everything's happened. My parents have been really worried about me, but like I said, I just honestly have been really upset. I hate that I'm not able to pay rent to them anymore at all, so it's just been really hard.
So obviously I don't understand and I can't put myself in your position, but I do understand what you're saying, and it would be extremely hard to, be living at home and, being let go from your job, and, the feelings that you have are completely normal.
Yeah.
And the reason I want you to, I'm glad that you're opening up to me about this, is because I want to get you past this, hopeless feeling, and, just back on your feet so that you're able to, if you didn't want to live with your parents anymore, or, just find a new job, but, doing the same thing that you love. So,
yeah. And even if I'm not able to still be a vet tech, which is that's my first option, obviously. But even if I can't be a vet tech anymore, it's just really important to me to find another job just so I can continue paying rent to my parents and not being a burden to them. Like I've said so many times since I've been in here, it's just really hard that's how I feel, and I don't want them to feel like I'm a burden to them. So just any type of job would be helpful, really. But I haven't applied anywhere. But
so, is there a reason that you feel like you're a burden to your parents? Have they, expressed their feelings about you being let go from your job, or is that just kind of something that you feel internally without them,
My mom has been very supportive ever since everything happened. My dad has honestly really been very rude about the whole situation, but it's been nice to be able to talk to my mom about everything, and she's been there for me through the past few days, just helping me out, not wanting me to feel like I'm not wanted there, and she's always making me feel like I can stay there as long as I like. The rent's not a big deal to her, but it is a big deal to my dad, so that's been really annoying and really hurtful that he's acting this way.
So your mom, it sounds like, is a positive, person to talk to about this kind of thing, and, she, I guess, can kind of understand where you're coming from, and, doesn't want you to feel like you're a burden, but your dad, I guess, isn't as, understanding.
Mm-hmm.
And so what do you think that you need to do to get back on your feet, you know, if you want to just still maintain being a vet tech, what are the steps that you think that you need to take in order to, you know, get out of this hole that you're kind of in? Like, what do you think that would help?
I feel like I need to start applying for jobs for sure. Just get online, go around to different vet techs, see if any of them are hiring. If those places aren't hiring, then obviously look for other jobs that might not have to do with any kind of vet things, but just something to get a job back under my feet. And I feel like that's the main goal right now, is just getting another job.
Okay. So I guess I'm a little unclear. Are you still, you know, is your end game still wanting to be a vet tech?
It's definitely, that's my first option. I'm obviously worked very hard to get to where I am and went through a bunch of school to do that, so that's definitely the first option. But if I go to these vets and no one's hiring, then I guess I'm just gonna have to find another job right now and just put that kind of on the back burner until there is one that's possibly hiring.
Okay, that sounds great. I definitely think that you should, you know, start looking into jobs and applying, but I also think that, you know, maybe asking your boss, you know, what had happened, or, you know, kind of, you know, having someone who could, you know, recommend you to another placement or another job, you know, similar to that. I think that would, you know, be one step closer to, you know, trying to find or trying to maintain and keep a job that you know, went to school for.
Yeah.
So I think that we should probably try and create a few goals,
Okay.
To, you know, get you out of this hole that you're in, feeling like a burden, and to, you know, if you wanted to move out of your parents' house and, you know, try and be a vet tech again, considering you went to school for that. So I think that obviously, you know, talking to your boss would be, or your old boss would be the first step. Seeing what you could do wrong, what you did wrong, what you, how you could change, and what needed to, you know, that kind of thing, just,
Yeah.
you know. And so talking to him is the first step, I think, that you should, you know, go about doing. Obviously after that, you know, maybe trying to apply places, you know, starting off with, you know, vet tech positions, seeing where that takes you.
Yeah.
And then if you're okay with it, maybe meeting with a therapist, like, you know, once a week, you know, that kind of thing, so they can help, you know, talk to you about just anything that you're going through, and kind of, you know, help you to maintain or, you know, find a middle ground or a happier place, you know, to get yourself out of that hole that you're in.
Yeah.
Would you be okay with, you know, there's 3 goals, or maybe seeing a therapist once a week?
Yeah, I think the first 2 goals about talking to my boss and finding another job is definitely something that needs to happen as soon as possible, and I think seeing a therapist would really help with the hopelessness that I've been feeling and just feeling like a burden. I feel like that would definitely help.
Okay, well, I will get you set up with one of my colleagues, and we will, you know, find a good time that works for you, and you can find any day of the week, anytime, and we will figure it out, and hopefully that you know, can get you back on your feet and get you a job that, you know, you want, and get you out of this hole so you don't feel like a burden.
Yeah.
And I'd like to also, like, I guess, keep up with how your progress and stuff, but yeah, I'll get you set up with someone if you're okay with that, and I'd like to hear back from you in the future.